That highlights a problem that you've pointed out and you call the spiral of silence, which is just essentially that if there are controversial issues, which there are in the church, out of the church, anywhere, and only one side is talking about them, then that is going to completely skew the view of not only the public, but the individual members of the church.
Right.
And so the fact that you are willing to engage in these controversial subjects, but from a faithful point of view, I think it's so necessary. And I'm super grateful. And as hard things or things have hit the news, one of the first places I go is you, because I feel like you have a very level-headed approach.
The spiral of silence is just saying, don't put your head in the sand. We live in a completely different world than we did 5 years ago. We live in a different world, especially with the internet, than we did 15, 20 years ago. And you can't have, I believe, ignorance on these issues and on the philosophies and on the cultural changes that are out there. There needs to be an awareness and an education that is garnered, because if not, as you said, the information is out there. And so if I hear something about a news item, I'm going to hear it from a certain perspective that is against the church or against the gospel. And so by speaking up and saying something, and I would love to see more and more people do this, we can have more of a faithful point of view on these issues.